Generic greetings, prisoner number 1708328 Hurdley, welcome to your new home. This is the prison we have recently made and finished, and hopefully we won't be here for too long because we are going to try and escape from it. Now, I'm just going to speed up to max speed while we are taken to our cell. This is for what most people consider to be a fairly decent prison. It's not anything that's like outstanding in any particular way, but it does have almost everything that I could think of putting in. So it has gangs, it has events, it has water on it, which will become more of an issue if we do choose to expand this. By the look of it, people are not really bothered about expanding on it, so we'll see how it goes. It'll be a game time decision in a couple of days. And generally people have said that, you know what, it works, it's fine, but, you know, there's nothing outstanding about it. It's just a nice little prison that works and just, you know, has a little quirks now and again, but in general is okay. What we're going to do is try and escape from this, and like all escape attempts, I want to sort of focus on one particular area. So you can try do tunneling, which should be, well, it's going to be problematic. In fact, I'm not even sure it's possible, because the only way to get something for tunneling is in the workshop. As far as I can tell, you cannot. A lot of the ways you can get certain items. Like I'm gonna nick this thing here. Right? This is like a digging tool. Now it shouldn't set. Yeah, it shouldn't set off the metal detectors, and it hasn't actually, which is good because it's just a wooden item. You can't. We actually might be able to dig out. This is interesting. Yeah, the thing is, there is currently nowhere to like use the telephones and have stuff thrown over the wall. So even though it's like a nice little feature, I think it really could do with a bit more expansion. Like there should be a way to phone people up and arrange stuff being brought in. You should be able to do visitation, all of that sort of thing, which we'll actually see if they do that at some point. So this is our cell. I'm just going to stand and say, "Hello, guard. How's the wife? Everything okay?" "Yes, of course. Yes." "Oh no tunneling for me. No, certainly not. No, definitely I would not do anything like that whatsoever, because that would be totally immoral." And a right click, right, let's start the tunnel, and we will enter the tunnel. And what we'll do now is we will dig out. So what we want to do is dig out to the right and then go down. Now there isn't any dogs that patrol the right-hand side all the way to the bottom. What we will have a problem with, however, is dogs on the patrol route now right near the bottom. So, you know what, we'll see how this one goes. I don't know whether we're going to be adding more people to the gang. We could, if we want to, start getting a little bit of a gang together and either get some reputation or something like that. But I want to try and do a solo breakout attempt, and we can't actually use that. Now, the problem I have is I don't know whether a guard's upstairs. Now, his patrol route, it goes around that way, so we should be okay. Yes, we are okay. I thought we should be fine because of the way the guard patrol works. Remember, I set all of these guard patrol routes, so I know how this prison works, which is sort of a shame. Like, I know a lot of people say that one of the best ways to play the escape mode is to download someone else's prison, and don't even look at a screenshot of it if you can help it, because you want to experience what a prisoner would actually experience, is you walking into a facility, not knowing what it's like, who's there, what sort of security is there, etc, etc. But obviously, because I make these, it actually makes it very, very easy for me to figure out exactly what I need to do, because, well, essentially, I know if there's any weak spots, and because I'm semi-competent at the game, and I do stress I'm only sort of semi-competent, I'm not a good builder, I don't class myself as, good or anything like that. The thing is, I can generally spot the major flaws in it. The major flaws in this prison is tunneling. I knew this from the get-go because there's no perimeter wall. So getting out via tunneling is actually relatively easy because we can tunnel under the wall. The only difficult part is the distance. The distance we have to cover is fairly high because of where we've started. And I guess the main issue now is actually finding the right tool, which is there's a hammer, there's a drill. What I'm doing is like a little back and forward patrol here, because I'm trying to get the digging tool, the wooden one, because the wooden one doesn't set off the metal detectors. Got a screwdriver. We've got a saw. I'm not seeing one. So either I've missed it, or most likely it is underneath one of the other sprites. So it's underneath a table or underneath anything else. So that's that's problematic. What I'll do is just go up, and I will get to the other workshop. Obviously, we do have the two, and then we should be able to find one in here. We hope. There's a hammer. Can't take a hammer through, obviously, because it's got a metal head on it. The thing about the wooden pickaxe is it doesn't set the metal detector off, and it doesn't have anything smelly, so the only way to... There's one there. The only way to detect it is essentially to get searched. You know, that's the only real way that can happen. What I'm doing is doing another sweep, because once you pick an item up, it will actually spawn another one. So I want to do another patrol around this place. See if we can find another. Just makes digging better. I know I mentioned the escapists in their episode, and people have said, oh, we should actually get on to playing that again. I haven't had a look at it just yet, but it might be a nice thing to do. It'd be really good if you can play that co-op as well. That would be a fantastic thing, but I don't think you can. Yeah, it looks like there's only one of these things here, which is a shame. I'll come back to it tomorrow. Be fine. We'll just head out this way, and there we are. Because you know, you can't make these. You know, you can't actually get different parts and stuff. Like, you can't go up to someone's bed. If you were going to expand the escape thing, you would have like options to go up to someone's bed and sort of disassemble it, you know, and then they would sit on it, it would break or something like that, or there'd be a chance of it breaking, and then there would be an investigation as to why that happened, and they would search the cell block, and then they might find what you've done, things like that. Or you would like go to an area, you would like rip a bit of piping out from where the radiator was, and they would go, oh, I wonder why that's happened, and then maybe they investigate, maybe they don't, maybe they just think it's a bit of, you know, just a bit of subsidence or just general wear and tear. Now you've got a bit of pipe which you can use as a weapon or a digging tool and stuff, or you could be digging into the pipe work. You know, there'll be really nice ways to expand this, and it would be nice if they actually did that, but that inversion's pretty much done with it now. I mean, they might come back to it, but I can really understand if they don't, because they have spent so long on it, and the thing is, they could probably do a lot more, and I think, however, they've realised in the last sort of update, they're trying to put more in, and there was sort of, they're not scraping the bottom of the barrel, far from it, but they're getting to a point where it's feature complete, and now they're on to feature creep, which is worrying. You know, you don't want to add stuff in because you want to just add stuff in. Like, if it doesn't really add anything to the game and it's just more bloat, then it's not actually better for the game in a lot of in most cases, to be honest with you. But they could certainly expand it in many ways, and I think the escape mode is a way they could really expand it and have a lot more simulation stuff. But again, they've spent so long on it, they probably just want to do something else. It's like, oh God, I'm sick of developing this thing. I want to be, you know, more creative and do it on other things, so I can sort of understand that. Anyway, it's currently sleep time. I'm going to speed up to max speed. We've got a nice bit of digging there. I'll have to count down exactly how much we've got, but actually what I'll do that now. So we'll go inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I believe. Because obviously I don't have a grid. Oh, that was unlucky. There's the tunnel. Yep. I'll just punch the guard then. Crack it. How dare you find my tunnel? Come on then. Come on. Do you want some? And, oh yeah, he definitely did. And now I've been taken out. They found my tunnel. I came out the tunnel just as he was patrolling around, and there was... I'm going to skip punishments. There was no way for me to know that, to be honest with you. I'm going to press sleep, and we'll go back to bed. That's annoying. That's a shame. Ah, well. Damn it. We're going to have to start the tunnel all over again. I said I wasn't going to go on the violent stuff, but to be honest with you, it would be really nice to actually have some reputation to get things like tough, deadly, quick, that sort of thing, because I can't sprint. And the only way to get reputation is to be violent. As far as I can tell, I think that's the only way you can get rep points. Yeah, well. We'll go in and we'll see if we can tunnel from this. So I'm going to speed up to, not max speed, just a bit faster speed. And it means I can come along here, look around, hopefully find the item that we want. No, can't find it. Can't see it. I don't know whether it's here. There it is. Got one. Job done. And then we'll go to the other side and see how far we can tunnel with that one. We got quite far on the last one. I don't know if you saw. We did get quite far because of the... looks like someone's getting searched from going through that. Because of the first bit of digging was... Oh, there's another one on there straight away. It was quite difficult because of the floor, but we were then essentially tunneling under, like, easy ground, so it was no problem. It's currently snowing, so it'll be very, very cold. It's just doesn't really matter at the moment because obviously we're escape mode. So, hang on, which is our cell again? This one, right? Okay. So wait until the guard goes past this time, and then we'll dig, and then we'll max speed. So we yeah, come on, come on, come on! Just like the Great Escape, without the motorbikes and the McQueen. And he didn't do any tunneling anyway, did he, really? Or did he? I don't think he did. Didn't do much anyway. Spent most of his time in the cooler. Hilt cooler. Right. We're digging a bit faster now, which is good. And there we go. Right. Max speed. Go up the top. Crawl through the tunnel. Now, there's no way to know. You can't just pop your head up and have a quick look, so we just have to risk it. There we go. Right, so we should be able to essentially go through here, find another couple of digging implements, and then we can get out. It's only going to take 2 more, you know. It should only take 2 more because of the two walls we have to go through. You know, most of it's just dirt, but we do have 2 fences to tunnel under. So we might need 3. But we'll see how it goes. It's actually... Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Being searched. I don't know why I set that off. And they're going to find 2 pickaxes on me. Yep. Okay, skip punishments. I can't skip punishment. I'm just going to have to max speed it. Oh, well, I don't have any rep points, so I'm going to have to leave it. I've just realised something as well. They're going to search my cell. Or are they? This is interesting. I know that my regime was any contraband, you get solitary. Or it can have been, it says lockdown. But my cell is not getting searched. I'm sure I put... in fact, I'm convinced that on my regime, I had search cell if they're found with anything. Yet they're not. They're clearly not. Because I can go down into there if I really want to. Now that is an interesting one. Right, well, I'm going to leg it then and crack on, to be honest with you, because if they're, you know, stupid enough not to search my cell, then I'm just going to keep running around and keep digging my tunnel. Hi, I know you're working, but excuse me, can you just make me, like, a thing that looks like a T? What do you mean by that? Well, it's, I can't really, it's sort of like a wood that's a cross bit, and then a bit that goes down. What, like a cross? Yeah, like a cross, yeah. But without the top bit. Right, that's like a T, yes. You want a wooden T, yes. But can you have the ends sharpened? Why do you want that? No reason, just are you making a pick? No, why would you say that? I'm not making a pick at all. What, no, definitely not. Of course not. I might be making a pick. It's like that Shawshank thing, isn't it? It's like, I want a rock hammer. A what? A rock hammer. It looks like a miniature pickaxe. A pickaxe? Yeah, look, it's like 3 inches of metal with like a 6-inch handle. I cannot tunnel. But he was. Spoiler alert. Right. Here we go. We know... Why is that woman just charging through the centre naked? I think she was going for a shower, but for some reason she started to strip off before she even got there. Anyway, we know that the guard was on the other side, so it's safe to do this. Now, we should be quite far down, so here we go. There we go. We should be coming to the wall soon. Another 2 or 3, I think. This is further than I thought. Oh, there's the end of the map. And here's the first fence. Now, there is a dog patrol somewhere. And we need to dig up now. And there you go. That's it. So, game over. Squad, hurdly, no victims, a little bit of violence, only against a guard. Total score 11. Time taken 1 day, 1 hours, 36 minutes. It just shows you that actually, if you have a dedicated prisoner that is doing dedicated escape things, then the prison is not secure at all. I knew I couldn't really do the violence thing because in order to, well, I could, but we wouldn't be able to get guns or anything, because to do that we would have to go through the security area, which includes a security room which has always got a couple of guards in there. Then we'd have to walk past the protective custody area where we've got someone patrolling into another security room which has at least 4 staff manning 2 phone taps, 1 I think it's a door opener or something like that. No, it might not be a door opener. It's a CCTV, and then there was something else. So at least 2 or 3 guards in there, maybe even 4 guards in there. And then just above that, you've got a canine section, so we've got all of the dogs and the guards that handle the dogs, and then if we manage to get through all of that, there's 2 armed guards patrolling the armory. So we'd never be able to do it that way. We'd have to just do the old fight, just punch, 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 and there was no way to get out of the other side to the outside on the top left or right, because there was only fences there, and you can't break items. You can only break things like doors. You can't break the walls. So you would have to actually charge out the front, which is more guards stationed there. So going through like that way, it would be more difficult. But I think if we did get a right squad, got the right traits for the old violence, then because there was no armed guards wandering around, we should have been okay. Either way, I decided to dig out because I knew that the fences were a bit less secure. They were very, very insecure, and we're out. So that is a bit of the old escapings. Next time we will be doing things to do with games and stuff. I don't know, because I don't know whether we'll be expanding this prison or not. Either way, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.